Iron Chester here. I'm back for another LEGO Marvel 2023 set review for you guys. And today I'm reviewing another new set for the lineup, and that is the Captain America construction figure. This is at 76258, it ages 8 plus, has 310 pieces and no minifigures. I got this set off a LEGO shop at home last month for the lineup, and this set costs 33 US dollars here in North America and around the world for the lineup. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at him. So here's the front part of Cap right here, the entire front part of him. And I gotta say, this is the most weirdest figure that I ever seen. And here's why I said that. It's because of that face. This face right here creeps me out. And yeah, that's why I said that. Well, yeah, it does creep me out, and it is really, really odd. So I feel like it's just gonna haunt me in my sleep. But yeah, it's just so dang weird because how the way it turns out right here. But at least they used the same Iron Man slash Spider-Man slash Miles Morales slash Venom headpiece right here. But this time they added the nose on him for the first time right here. And same thing with Wolverine right here. So I also love the printed shield right here that he comes with. I feel like that reminds me of the one from the 2021 Mech Armor set from a few years back. And it also reminds me of the one from the Falcon Winter Soldier on Disney Plus right here, because how the way it looks with that lighting structure right here. But yeah, I feel like this is just way too weird. So I'm not a fan of that face right here. Well, it's still okay, but it's just too dang weird in my opinion. So freaking weird in my opinion. But I love the printed star right here on that center part of his chest right here with that silver detailing. Well, I feel like this outfit reminds me of his MCU Age of Ultron look, because how the way this figure turns out with the brown linings right here and also that star right here. And I am a fan of the red and white color structure for right here for his torso right here is what I meant to say. And also I love how they use the same shoulder pieces in that dark bluish color right here. And I am a fan of the detailing for his boots right here, so that looks pretty nice right here. And they did use the new finger pieces from that two mech sets that released in the beginning of this year from the lineup itself, which is the Ghost Rider set and the Rocket set. So they made it in that tannish color. Well, I feel like for the skin tone for the figure, I feel like it doesn't match right here. So it isn't that different color, and the one for his face is like in that lighter tannish look. But I love how they added the A for his forehead, for his helmet, that is officially printed. The whole part for his face is printed right here. And same thing with the straps right there. And I love the printed, well, not printed, well, the nice look for his left to right pockets for the side of his torso for his belt. I love how they use that iron bar piece for that strap for his belt. So that is pretty great. And I just love how that turns out right here. So taking a look at the side of the figure, so I didn't mean to do that. So anyways, as I was saying, take a look at the side of the figure. This is what the side of his head looks like. That is a printed piece for that wing part right here. And also here's what the side of the shield looks like, and also the side of the ankle right here. And also when he lift his arm up, this is what the side of his torso right here, his left side of his torso. We have the rest of the leg right here, and also that left ankle right there, and also that side of his body with that pocket right here. So that looks pretty amazing. So I still dig that right here for the character itself. And taking a look at the other side, this is what the other side of the figure looks like. We have that same side right here on the right side for the head itself. And also we have the side of the torso right here, the right side of the torso. And we do get that regular hand right here. So the left hand is for that peg head that you can't attach the shield right here. But this one, the right hand is just regular right here. And you lift that up. This is what the other side of the torso looks like in that right position right here. So that looks pretty amazing in my opinion, but it's still neat in my opinion. So yeah, I just still love how that turns out right there. And take a look at the back of him. This is what the back of the figure looks like. So we have the back of his head and also the torso and the legs right here. And one thing that bothers me is the peg hole right here. So I just don't like how that's sticking out. Well, it makes sense to leave it there because you can't attach the shield on his back right here, which we will get into later on after the articulation. But yeah, it just bothers me the most because how the way it turns out right here. Well, it's still okay. Well, it is part of the little gimmick that you can't attach his shield to his back, but still it just bothers me a lot right here. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the articulation. Let me set my iPad down first and take a closer look of Cap right here. So there we go. So the articulation for him is pretty easy. So the head moves side to side right here, and it can move fully up and down right here because it's on a ball joint right here. So yeah, you can't move it side to side. You can move it up and down just like so. And the arms fully rotate just like this. So you can move them in and out. And also, yeah, that shoulder piece does move all the way up when you move his arm right here. And we do get bend 2 points at that elbow right here. And also the wrist swivels and the fingers are articulated just like so. And you can't make a fist right there if you want. So there we go. That's what I meant to do. And also the waist just swivels like this, just like so. And the legs move forward and back right here. And I feel like he can do the splits right there. So yeah, that is really cool. And he bends 2 points at the knee. And this little piece can bend right here if you want to make it a different position. And he has ankle pivot, side to side, and foot articulation. And I did say you can't attach the shield on his back. And if you guys don't want it on his left hand, you can easily take that off right here. And spin it around, you see that hole right there and that peg hole sticking out. You can just snap it like that. So let me show you what that looks like when you put it on the figure's back right here. If I carefully stand him up properly. So let's fix that up. There we go. And yeah, this is what the figure looks like when you put the shield on his back right here. So that looks pretty cool. So you can make some like cool, awesome positions right here while you have the shield attached to his back right here. And yeah, that looks really amazing. And also there is another issue right here. Same thing for the back part. That peg hole is just sticking out on his left hand, his top part of his left hand, which is so freaking annoying in my opinion. And it would have been nice if they added another piece for him, which is that this piece right here on his right hand, on his left hand, if he's not holding his shield on his left hand. So that would have been nice right here. They could just done that. They could just done that to make it even better. So the figure can look very awesome in my opinion. So I am not a fan of how the peg holes are sticking out. Well, it makes sense for the shield to attach on there, well, either on his back or his left hand. But yeah, it's just so annoying how they added that right here instead of just making the same pieces to switch them out. Or if you want to, you can't just like swap out the pieces to add it on his right hand if you wanted to. But anyways, this is okay. Well, at least again, I still prefer the Venom figure from last year because he is so pretty nice looking in my opinion. But at least it's okay in my opinion. Well, I love how you can attach it on his left hand and on his back, but at least this is a alright looking set in my opinion for the lineup. So I don't have anything else to say, but that's all I've got so far for the lineup. So that is it for the figure himself. Now let's move on. So overall, this is a disappointing set. It is very disappointing, and it has to be the most weirdest construction figure that I ever seen in my entire life. But I still like the Venom figure, like I said, but this is still okay. Well, I still enjoyed the construction figures, but this, I just don't know. Well, I just love how the nice detailing for that printed star right here turns out, since I love how the way it looks. Well, the way the figure turns out, like I said earlier, it reminds me of his old MCU Age of Ultron look, is how the way it turns out with the red stripings right there, and also the straps and all that type of stuff. But I love how you can attach the shield on his top part of his left hand and even on his back, but I wish they could add some other pieces to like remove the peg hole pieces right here to make it even better, since I am not a fan of how they sticking out on his left hand, his top part of his left hand is what I meant to say. And same thing on his back. Well, it does make sense if you guys want to like switch it out for the way it is for his shield, but still, I wish they could like fix that up. Well, it's just how the way it is, but still, they could just like make it better. And the face is just creepy. Yes, it is a creepy looking face because how the way it is. Well, it is like the first time they added a nose right here. Well, it is that same Iron Man helmet piece slash Venom, Spider-Man, and Miles Morales' face right here but this time they added the nose right here. And same thing that they did with the Wolverine construction figure that released in August. So this set and the Wolverine figure are released back in August right here, which I didn't know about until now. But at least I still love the articulation for the figure itself, and I love how they added the left and right pockets on the side of his waist right here to represent his belt. So yeah, I am a fan of that red and white lining structure for his torso right here. That looks great to me in my opinion. So I am a fan of that. I love how that turns out right here for the character himself. But yeah, this figure is just a total disappointment to me. I am not a fan of it right here, but I am enjoying the construction figures in my opinion. But this, I just don't know. It's okay. So I'm not a fan of this set at all, but at least it's still okay to me in my opinion for the lineup. So I don't have anything else to say about him, but that is all I've gotten so far for the lineup itself. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the same button. And don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this weird figure for the lineup. I'll see you later.